everybody doing? We're going to talk about skin health. We're going to talk about how to have the most healthy, most radiant, glowing complexion. And I don't normally talk about stuff like this, so I'm kind of excited about it. And part of the reason that I felt like, oh my God, I gotta talk about this is I was walking through Target today and I was looking for moisturizers. I was looking at all the different moisturizers that they have. And the first aisle I went down, I was like, what is this stuff? Like, the products that I found sucked. Like, let's be honest, they were not good. And I'm going to tell you what makes something actually a good product and what doesn't. I ended up walking down the next aisle and finding some better options, but it was honestly a little bit disappointing to see the selection that they had and what was and all the ingredients that were in the products. So, when I first went to nutrition school, it was a nutrition school where they taught you way more than just about food. They taught you about your body and your emotions and how everything ties together. And I learned a lot more than just what's healthy food and what's not. So if you have a desire to improve the health of your skin, why don't you hit the hearts right now? If you're watching this on the replay, why don't you type replay and then hit the hearts too, because they still show up. Tell me if that's something that you're interested in, like skin health, healthy complexion, feeling really radiant and glowy. The reason that I talk about this, or I'm talking about it now, is because I'm the kind of person that, for the most part, I don't like to wear a lot of makeup on my face. It's just easier, and I like that natural look. Sometimes I love putting on the whole makeup scenario, doing photo shoots, like all of that, getting glam. That's great too. But for the most part, what my skin makeup scenario looks like is what it looks like right now, or without mascara. So it's very simple. And because of that, I have to have the kind of products that would make my skin look good without having makeup on. So over the years, I have learned a lot about what is good for our skin, what's not good for our skin. And honestly, nutrition school taught me so much about this. But I'm going to share it with you today. So let's talk about it. A little bit of girl talk. So the skin on your face, like if you've ever bought yourself a green juice or a healthy juice or something organic, that means that you do care about what goes on, what goes into your body. So you care to some degree about getting nutrients, about eliminating toxins. On some level, on some degree, that matters to you, right? Let me know. Okay, type in the comments. Have you ever bought anything organic? Have you ever bought yourself green juice, some kind of healthy juice, something like that? Have you ever done that? If so, what? I for sure have. And when I first started learning about what food was actually healthy versus what I thought was healthy, so you probably heard me say this, but on my weight loss journey, I thought I was doing super good buying 100-calorie packs and, lean cuisines. I didn't know too much about what actual nutrition was. I thought weight loss food was weight loss food, and that was that. I learned a lot since then about what nourishing food actually is. And in the process, I realized that the food that you eat matters, but also the things that you put on your skin matter too. So if you care about eating healthy food, organic food, then you gotta care about what you put on your skin too. When I learned all about this, it became really important to me to start shifting and changing the things that I put on my skin. When I was pregnant with Jonathan, there was only two things that I put on my belly for preventing stretch marks. And the one that I did end up using, like, for the majority of the time, it's a lotion that has ingredients in it that you can eat. Like, Josh literally ate this lotion to prove you could eat the lotion. But it's full of nutrients. Like, it's something that you could eat and ingest in your body, which a lot of lotions, like, think about most lotions on the shelf, right? Like a Dove lotion or something like that. I don't know about you, but I would not eat that lotion. Like, that would never be up for consumption. So if you're gonna put it on your body, you gotta be able to eat it. And that goes for sunscreen too. Now we're talking about things that we did not even plan on talking about, but whatever, it's important and it's on the same page. Sunscreen. If you wouldn't eat your sunscreen, don't put it on your body. There are a lot of brands coming out that have way better sunscreens, things that are made with natural ingredients that work really well. We put them on Jonathan. Side note, I'm trying not put suntan lotion on him as much as possible, but if he's going to be out in the sun for a long time, we totally put sunscreen on him. Anyway, so if you're going to put it on your skin, you want to be able to eat it. And that started me on a journey of figuring out what the heck I was going to do to start replacing a lot of the things that I put on my skin. So for my face wash, I found the easiest, healthiest, and most cost-effective thing ever. And I've been washing my face with honey for the last... Oops, we got interrupted. I've been washing my face with honey for the last 5 years, and it's been amazing. And when I started washing my face with honey, here's a side note, I went from washing my face 2 times a day to 1 time a day, and my skin looking better than ever. So here's just a little side note. Most people don't know this, but hand soaps, hand sanitizers, things like that, they strip the good bacteria that we want off of our hands, right? We think it's oh, I'm cleaning my hands. This is really good. I'm preventing germs and bacteria. You might be doing that, but at the same time, you're also stripping off the bacteria that you need that actually does protect you and keep you healthy. And you're putting chemicals that will go into your skin. So your skin is the largest organ on your body because it covers you. And the skin absorbs everything you put on it. Everything. So that means that if there's a ton of chemicals and toxins that are in your face wash, your lotion, your makeup products, your suntan lotion, whatever you put, your hand sanitizer, your soaps, it's going to be absorbed into your body and it's going to go into your bloodstream and your cells and it's going to become a part of you. And being a big proponent of building your future body with love, we want to build it with love, not chemicals. So I'm sharing this information because I know a lot of people don't actually know this. If you do know this, awesome. That's amazing. I'm going to give you some upgrades in a couple minutes. If you don't know this, here's some new information for you to start taking action on right away. Because especially, if you're putting it on your skin, putting it on if you have kids, your kids' skin, it's pretty important. And for me too, Jonathan is breastfeeding still. So if I'm putting stuff on my skin, it's going to go into the breast milk to some degree, probably a very, 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 very small amount, but it's still a thing. So it's so important to me to have products and things that work really well. So, what I've been doing lately is I told you about my face wash. It's just honey. It's super simple. It's really easy. And I have a honey upgrade that I used. Hi, Martika. How you doing? Glad you're here. I had an upgrade that I've been using. That's really nice too. But I wanted to talk about lotion, face lotion. Because as I said, I don't like to wear a ton of makeup for the most part in my general day-to-day life. And because of that, I need my skin to look really good. If I'm not going to wear makeup, I want my skin to look good. So I've gone through a lot of different testing and trying out things and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't. Because sometimes you put stuff on your skin, you might have tried this before. The first thing I tried years ago was coconut oil. And I was like, this is awesome. But coconut oil really clogged my skin and it had me breaking out. And so it wasn't great. So I was like, okay, that's a healthier thing, but it's not really working for my skin. So you have to go through the different things and find what works for your skin. But what I wanted to do, I thought this would be really fun, is I wanted to do a skin challenge with you guys. So we'll do a month-long skin challenge where you're putting these more natural products onto your skin and onto your face. And you're watching your skin transform, which is so fun. I love a good transformation. I love a good makeover. You guys know that. I run a weight loss course. Like, I love a good makeover. I love a good internal and external makeover. It's the best. And I also love watching Queer Eye because I love a good makeover. Anyway, your skin, as I was talking about, when you use hand sanitizer and your basic soap, it's going to strip all the bacteria that you need off of your hands, and it's going to put toxins and chemicals in. It might be, making you feel like you're washing germs off, but trust me and believe and know that there are a lot of things that will strip germs off without taking the bacteria you need off too. So another thing that most people don't know, if you know this, awesome. If you don't, here's some new info for you. Our skin on our face is the same. There is bacteria on your face, and it is good. There's good bacteria and there's bad bacteria. And the good bacteria is really important for glowing, radiant skin that feels and looks really good. But what happens is with normal facial cleansers, it does the same thing as a hand sanitizer or a basic soap. It's going to strip all the good bacteria off of your skin, and then you're sitting there wondering, why is my skin so dry? Why do I have dry patches? Or why do I have super oily patches? Or why am I breaking out all the time? Or why is my complexion off or weird? Well, you're stripping off all the good bacteria that balances your skin and keeps your skin looking fresh and healthy and glowing. So that's one of the reasons why I use honey as my face wash, because little known fact, honey is going to, get all the dirt and clean and cleanse your face because it has those properties to it. But at the same time, it's going to also nourish the good bacteria and leave the good bacteria so that does what it needs to do. And so you're looking fresh and moisturized and glowy and really nice. And it's an amazing thing. And just so you know, there are quite a few tips on using the honey for your face, and having done this for like 5 years, I've got all the tips for you. I'll share that in the challenge just as a little freebie bonus fun extra thing, because I don't want to make this video too long. I like to go on rants and just totally ramble on exciting things. But for the skin challenge that we're going to do, we're going to create a natural, very easy lotion for your skin that's going to nourish it and get it glowing, get it just like that beautiful, like I don't have to wear makeup kind of thing. And we're going to do it with some of the most powerful plant medicines on the planet, which is super exciting and super fun. Like I was talking about, the way you wash your face makes a difference because you don't want to strip off all the bacteria, but the lotions that you put on your face matter too. So after I gave birth to Jonathan, and actually as I was towards the later end of my pregnancy, I noticed that my skin started to look a little different. I had the pregnancy glow. That was great. That was amazing. But there was a certain point where I noticed that I started getting like deep wrinkles around here and around here. And I believe that there's a lot going on there. Probably the biggest thing was an emotional thing that my skin was trying to tell me. So I had to decode that. But the second thing was nourishment, nutrients. My skin needed some stuff. So I started paying really close attention to what I was putting on my face, and I came across these miracle plant medicines, and it really changed the game for me. And I'm going to show you how to do that for you too. So if there's any part of your skin that you're like, oh, I really need, I want some smoothing, or I want to remove some wrinkles, or I want to get rid of acne, or I want to anything and everything from I want to figure out some scars and stuff I've got on my face too. I just want to be more glowy. I just want to feel better about my complexion and my skin. We got you. And no, I'm not saying that these things will, forever change your face, because we can't make claims like that. You guys know that. We can't make claims like that about food, and we can't make claims like that about the products that we put on our skin, but we can say why don't you give it a try and see what it does for you? Because that is where the amazing stuff can happen. And like we were talking about, you want to keep that good bacteria on your skin. This stuff is important, and that's what makes you glowy, and that's what balances your complexion. That's what gets things to a place where you can not wear makeup and feel really good about how you look and how your skin looks. It is such a common misconception, and I learned this when I first started working in the nutrition industry. Not nutrition industry, but like food, fitness, weight loss, all of that. I learned that we are usually doing the opposite and of what we're supposed to do, and we're blaming like genetics, or we're blaming like what was passed down to us, or what we're just supposed to have. And it's really just not that. Like, you can change anything about your physical appearance. Like, girl, I have been doing this for 7 years. Like, I have seen some amazing transformations happen in different people in, oh my God, so many different ways on the body. So if you feel like, oh, wrinkles are just in my genetics, or, oily skin is just in my genetics, or I'm just acne prone or whatever, I would challenge you to try and balance the good bacteria and the bad bacteria on your skin, and try a new way of doing things, a more natural way of doing things, and see that you probably don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. Does that feel good? Are you excited about that? Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Bonnie. Yes, straight up miracles that were actually so simple. It is. It's just like way simpler than it had to be. And as I was walking through the aisles of Target looking at the ingredients at the back of all of these moisturizing products, I was like, one, there's like 30 things. And if you've done my Body Built by Love course, if you've done anything food related with me, you know that the general rule of thumb is if it's more than 5 ingredients, it's not food. And so this is going to go for your skincare products too. If it's more than 5 ingredients, start to second guess what is in there. What is that stuff? What is that thing I can't pronounce? And a lot of times in skincare, natural things have words you can't pronounce, and they'll put it in the little like brackets, like the real name of it. But for the most part, you want to just be like, let me second guess what's going on my face. And like I told you, like, look at the back of, the next time you go to Target, do an experiment. Look at the back of all of the face washes and start to look at all those ingredients on there. And then think about what I told you my face wash is. Honey. 1 ingredient, honey. That's it. Nature makes really amazing products. And they're so simple and so easy and so nourishing. So there's this big movement. We're coming back to being the kind of women who take care of ourselves with nature. We get the wisdom of nature. We understand how nature is healing for us and our bodies and our skin and our insides and our outsides and everything. I was watching a documentary yesterday, side note, on medicine women. And they were talking about how in Native American culture, they think it's crazy to try, or this is like way back, but they said they thought it was crazy that anyone would try and fix something on their body externally by like cutting into someone. They were like, we would always go to like giving like plant medicine or mind medicine or whatever. So I just thought that was, side note, very awesome. Because there are so many amazing plant medicines, and I'm not saying don't get it. Like, I think doctors have a very important place in the world, and there's a lot of things that are really amazing and we're so grateful to have in this world. But first, maybe see if you can heal something. If you got time, see if you can do something with nature's medicine, and honey is nature's medicine. Anyway, we're doing this really fun challenge, and we're going to make our own face lotion, and we're going to use it for 30 days, and we're going to, face lotion. We're going to use it for 30 days, and we're going to watch how it transforms our skin, and it's going to be really fun. And I have a lot of different options of different things you can add in, but what we're going to do is we're going to start with one thing, really simple, really easy. A lot of these are things that you've heard of, like lavender, and you've probably seen a lot of this stuff in your skincare products, because even the big companies that make things with a lot of chemicals, they still get that nature makes some of the best medicine ever and the most nourishing things for our skin, our hair, our nails, everything. but things like lavender, and you would not believe the properties that a lot of these plant medicines have. Like, they're literally going to cleanse your skin. They're going to nourish your skin, hydrate your skin, heal your skin, like all of these amazing, amazing things. So anyway, long story short, I decided to do a challenge because I think challenges and transformations and makeovers are just fun, and it's a free challenge. If you want to be part of it, message me. It's like a nourishing, glowy, fun, skin girly challenge that we're gonna do, and I'm gonna create a group, and we're gonna have everybody in there, and we're gonna use the lotion every day and watch how it transforms your skin, and it's gonna be so fun. So for right now, message me. I'm gonna create a link for it that you can sign up at. But yeah, message me right now, and I'll create that scenario for you to get you in there. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be really cool. You're gonna get excited because you're gonna be like, my skin looks dope, and I'm so glad I did this. So anyway, just wanted to let you know about that and give you some knowledge about skincare that most people really don't have. Like, we just generally don't talk about that. I know I grew up thinking that like hand sanitizer and soap was the way to go, until I realized, oh my God, I'm taking off all of the good bacteria that I need on my hands. And I'm also pouring a bunch of toxins in there. So then I was like, okay, there's upgrades. And you all know I'm a huge fan of upgrades in all ways, like life upgrades, relationship upgrades, body upgrades, career upgrades, finance upgrades, skin upgrades, all of the upgrades. So let's do an upgrade. Let's do a complexion upgrade. If you want to do it, send me a message, tell your friends about it. It's free, it's fun. We're gonna have the best time, and we're gonna watch your skin get really glowy. And just because this is so fun, I decided that I'm gonna start doing more of these challenges. We're gonna do one for teeth, we're gonna do skin, we're gonna do hair, we're gonna do nails, we're gonna do everything, and it's just gonna be fun, because what's not fun about that? I've been having a good time doing it myself. So anyway, I love you. Message me if you want to be a part of it. Tell your friends, tell your fam, and let's go. I love you. Have an amazing day. Remember that you are limitless and anything is possible. Nothing is off limits, and you're here to create an amazing life, and it's time to take action on it right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. Now, right now. You got me?